So all the input currents has to go down to the place. And it's also
the morning would be easy and long if he just dropped a light with enough smarts. The place to sit and wait was great. In the past, entertaining enough to imagine that this was the same kind of brooding office bay. When people worked there at the desk, he could be saying on the quick retreat of the world. The birds outside represented the life to continue the time spent away. In the nose of a sand of a book, he could pass the time from one place to another. Whether found or picked up or searched for, the time and the mind away from the everyday. Even here is a temporary, the smelling insect is welcome. And the mind ever poised to listen to the footsteps of the impatient break, casually talking and not passerby in their own world, with their own subconscious mumbling or singing or whistling told him that the person passing wasn't proud and wasn't looking for him. The person was lost in their own routine, he was damn near invisible and undetectable as long as everything was shut up tight and knew that this was the best way to get in anywhere. Was it not to get caught? Get caught was dead. And he must be good because he never ever did get caught. That wasn't gonna happen. It just got near, but it just got near as it could. Fingernails and a ready weapon at the hand. Full sap, ready. But the moment was just a drop. It was just a drop of distress alive. Dropping from the mouth onto a cotton shirt, ready, wincing at the moment that passed on. Heartbeats and the fear that reminded him not to ever get that close. Ever get that close, ever get that close, get God knows. Ever get that close, ever get that close, ever get that close to get God knows. Trap to set up the rules to be ever alert. When he could be nimble, he had a plan. Keep the eyes open, disappear in the crowd. Reverse around the corner, bold, climb the crowds. These weren't imaginary enemies, these were real life fillers of space. The biological sacks all around, topics of quality, exact things they needed. And the world was crowded, every space filled, among the lonely ones he found for. Going to the lengths to find a risk didn't exist. It was just a pile of couple tracks. Try not to be seen to get the places further out, the less signs, less people the better. His hidden places close to the street before. The trick was not to be so far away as to stand out and get hungry. When he caught out in the open, and not timed by a hunter of a whimmer or a psycho or an indifferent drunk or crazy. Crazy wasn't so bad. Sometimes useful, always sort of praying. As much as praying, being ordinary, hoping that's too crazy. Wouldn't bother remember or telling that the special lost places in time was useful for a kind of dumb truthfulness and recon. To where some fool or weirdo would be. And when the smell of distinct beat smelled like a reminded himself that he never wanted to pitch himself in a nylon tracksuit in the daylight, let alone nighttime. Finding out where the crazies actually went wasn't something on the minds of the people of daytime. Churches were open and places were filled with the annoying, boring, busybody minds who were collecting souls for something greedy and weird and dusty, but also so suspicious. Maybe the very cold night when the preachers and the reapers would be someplace else, would be back garden shed. Be a bad option, or even an unlocked door, or a community kitchen with the freezer. Microwaves were easy to find. At the time, a sweaty backpack straight out of the boil. Easy, no need for nothing fancy. Sometimes it was great. Something hot would only be temporary anyway. But the food wasn't the hardest thing to find. It was the easy to nab an office worker's lunch, or read a milk truck, or find a restaurant to bribe a smoking shaft who don't care about no stinking fig and mop around. But that wasn't the problem, it's just the easy solution. Easier still with the stocking, but this time it was the thing stuffing it. No time to build anything of any decent stockpiling. Tried trading cases in the city, but that was always found out. And it was a danger if the signs were there, and of course the choice between something suitable was going to be overridden by the skills and agility needed to build up the wage to get by with this. So already had a sense young and make it do with what you got. So with this in mind, this wasn't so bad, and the recent economic downturn was boom, because he found a recent patch of no one. And it was some kind of fortune, because he waited the quiet guy. The wind was friendly, the newspapers all but breezy. The echoes of the birds in the concrete car parks was a great sign that the brooding pigeons and the hunter predator birds were not being startled. And there was no sounds of motors, engines, or talking. The only sounds were the yacht clip-clop of someone taking a shortcut, or a kid or two screaming about a skateboard or spray can. But not the venturing that came when he could find God and came back. He hadn't found such a place as this in a long, long, long time. And with the right kind of funky smell and the right kind of safe smell, something was converging, knew it was safe and felt safe. But only for a while, nothing had shifted in a long while. It became easy to shift the doors on their yet-to-be rusted hinges. And about short time, the risk taking it ought to check the wiring to find that there was in fact some live wires in some way that could be used, just as much as leaving the door open down the floor and the echoes produced from listening to the ordinary sounds. The outside was able to tell him if anyone come out the door and tripped on a simple wire trap, a latch, yeah, if he had one, or if it was STUTTER. But so far this was some new terrain and one filled with things to spend, looking through, things few to use. Time was already demarcated out for this, but one that had to be prepared to burst. It was a cool start to a hot day in Minneapolis again. Yeah, it was a cool start to a hot day in Minneapolis again. Yeah, it was a hot start to a cool day in Minneapolis again. It was a cool start to a hot day in Minneapolis again. It was a cool start to a hot day in Minneapolis again. Climbing down a blurred color, basing line, look at the broken paintbrush in the perspective. Polo shirted barn, ain't no land where dollars, now you're begging for a shed. E.T. suburbia streets, blue or black or white or red, a million crabs in your petrol tank now. Anything coming down the laneway, hovering cocoons, gut ache, and now you're helping the bed. To the chipset, they're telling you just in your receiver, what was she doing last Wednesday? This happens to you. Pancakes in the kitchen, the actions of a simpleton. Minerals are hard in the sea. Stock sample obituary when a hero sings along. Minerals are hard to see. The Empress Saudi Arabian beauty park.